Hello everybody and welcome to your yoga flow. So please make sure before we start our class that you've got a little hand towel just rolled up and just placing it to one side. We are only going to use it for your relaxation, but just making sure that it's close by. And then when you're ready guys, getting into a nice comfortable free seat position. You can be in your hero's pose, free seat, half lotus, full lotus, whatever feels good for your body. Then just placing the hands into your lap. You can interlace the fingers, you can place the hands onto your knees. Again, just whatever feels comfortable. Then feel that you're lengthening from the coccyx all the way into your skull. You can slowly start to soften into your face. Relaxing just a bit deeper into the forehead, into your eyebrows. And then if you haven't yet, gently just close those eyes. Start to soften just a bit deeper into the neck, into your collarbones, and into the shoulders. Just creating that understanding in your brain that everything can wait, the world can be placed on pause. Start to soften a bit deeper into the armpits, into the arms, all the way into the tips of those fingers. Just taking the brain into the chest, into the belly, and just observing the movement of the body as you take your breath in, as you take your breath out. Start to soften a bit deeper into the glutes, into your hips. Relaxing a bit deeper into the legs, all the way into the tips of your toes. And then just slowly start to take those deeper breaths in, those calmer breaths out. Keeping the eyes closed, keeping the brain focused. Just sitting here and creating that understanding. It's important to sit still. It's important to work out the brain just as much as your body. So as you sit here, just in your head and your heart, you're going to dedicate time to just moving your body and moving your mind. So feel that you can sit slightly taller into that body, opening up into that chest. And then when you're ready, smoothly taking a deep breath in. And as we exhale, slowly dropping the chin to your chest. Slowly just blinking those eyes a couple of times, getting the eyes used to the light. And then when you're ready, nice and slow, lifting that head up, lengthening into that beautiful spine, opening up into that chest. And nice and simple, dropping into that left hand, taking that right arm up and over. And then smoothly pull the body back to your center. We're going to drop into the opposite side. Again, just slowly starting to warm up into the spine. Feeling a stretch into the rib cage, feeling a stretch into your hips. And then when you're ready, beautiful, close those eyes and just allow that body to move. You can inhale, come to your center, and as you exhale, dropping into one of the sides and really extending into that stretch, feeling it into the rib cage, and just breathing and moving. Start to feel that you can push the body a little bit deeper into your stretch. And then you have 2 or 3 more movements left to do in your body. Once you've done your last one, you will gently pull the body back to your center. You will slowly lengthen into that spine even more. And then when you're ready, guys, slowly extending the legs out in front of you, you're going to flex into your feet. just sitting onto that buttocks. If you feel that this is not comfortable for you, you are more than welcome to just take a cushion, place it underneath the glutes, or you are more than welcome to just keep a slight bend into the knees. So depending where you are in your body, I want you to lengthen into that spine, opening up into that chest, making sure that you're sitting into both sit bones, making sure that you're not slouching into the belly and relaxing into the back. And also just making sure that you're not over pushing it into that pelvis, so tilting into the spine. I want you to feel that you're lengthening and almost stacking into the shoulders and into the hips. So keeping that position with the body, and especially if you don't sit on the floor often, it does get uncomfortable. But that's why I say bend your knees. It will actually just help you sit upright. Or place that cushion there. Also, same thing. It will just help the pelvis tilt. So we're going to breathe in, lifting both arms up and onside the ears. And as you exhale, we're going to take the left hand to the outside of that right calf, right ankle, right foot. Twisting, you're going to look over towards that right hand, feeling that twist into your back. And then we start again with that breath. Inhale, we lift up. Exhale, we twist. Looking behind you towards that left hand. And then when you're ready, beautiful, as we keep moving, inhale, movement, we lift up. Exhale is that twist. Okay, so it should be quite uncomfortable here, working into your shoulder rotation and obviously working into that spine. So getting confidence in the movement. And then when you're ready, guys, close those eyes and just keep moving. Making sure that you're not pushing the body too deeply just yet. You can take your time to get into your 100%. So making sure that you're breathing, you're moving. Start to feel that you can almost twist the body just a tiny bit deeper. It doesn't have to be this huge movement. Small, controlled movements. Good. You have 2 or 3 more movements left to do, beautifuls. Once you've done your last one, you will come back to an L shape and just hold it. Good. If you're in your L shape already, close those eyes. Breathe into it. You should feel the shoulders are burning ever so slightly. Then, in that L shape position, I want you to lengthen into the spine. Open up into that chest even more, activating into those feet. Now, gently hinge at your hips, fold over those legs. Remember, grabbing hold of your knees, your shins, your ankles, your toes. Dropping the chin to your chest, close those eyes. Take a deep breath in. Take a slow breath out. And then gently roll the body up. Drag those hands towards those hips, allowing the chin to leave the chest last. And now slowly crossing those ankles out in front of you. If you need to, push into your hands or just gently rock that body forward onto all fours. So hands are coming underneath the shoulders, knees are underneath your hips. Spreading into those fingers, pushing weight into your knuckles. Making sure to create that box shape with the body. We're going to exhale, pushing the body away from the floor, dropping the chin to your chest, angry cat. Then dropping into the belly, we lift up, happy cat. When you're ready, close those eyes, working with your breath. Exhale, angry cat. Heals your happy cat. You're just starting to feel that you're loosening up into that spine. You're allowing the body to move freely. You almost want to force yourself to slow down your movement and your breath so that you almost work out into that brain. You keep challenging that brain to slow down. Movements left to do. Try release any stagnant or stuck energy in that body. Once you've done your last one, gently putting that belly back into your rib cage, activating into the shoulders, the hands, the brain. And then smoothly tucking those toes under, we're going to transfer back into that down dog, big exhale. Whew. Activating into those arms, pull the shoulders away from the ears. We're going to gently just walk those legs out. So bending and straightening into one leg at a time. Feeling a beautiful stretch into the back of the legs, and then feeling all the blood rushing into that beautiful brain. You are breathing. If the brain is busy, tell your brain, not right now. Going for another 3, 2, and 1. Gently pushing both heels a little bit deep into the floor, feeling it into the hands, feeling it into those arms. Now take a deep breath in. As we exhale gently with control, dropping into those knees, we're going to smoothly pull those bodies back into a child's pose. Again, control the movement. You want to work into those stabilizing muscles. You want to force that body to slow down, that you're able to do slow chaturanga. So smoothly putting that body back into a child's pose. Today, extending those arms out, so keeping a straightness into the arms. If you have the capacity, you can drop the chin to the floor, or you can just drop the forehead down. Immediately closing those eyes, breathe into your stretch. If this is really uncomfortable for you because of just flexibility into the armpits, or elbows are just taking straight, please bend into the elbows. You are allowed to listen to your body. Whenever you get the opportunity, slow down your breathing. Deep breaths in, calm breaths out. Almost just feel that every time you exhale, the body softens a bit deeper into that child's pose. And then smoothly taking a deep breath in. As we exhale, gently rocking the body onto all fours, hands are coming underneath the shoulders, knees underneath those hips. Spreading into the fingers, keeping that active belly, we're going to lift up onto those fingertips and then smoothly roll those hands down and half a chaturanga. Then pushing up into the arms, that's why I say keep the belly strong. We lift up onto those fingertips and then slowly rolling into the hands, half a chaturanga. Right. Keeping that movement, so really feeling that you're taking more weight into the arms, into the shoulders, into your chest. And then really feeling that you're keeping those hands active, strong, the fingers are being pulled. And you almost want to feel how much of your hand you can use. If you're feeling any niggles, please make your movements a little bit smaller, maybe put more weight into the buttocks as you lift onto the fingertips. Listen to that body. And then we have another 2 or 3 left to do, just depending how you're feeling. Good. Once you've done your last one, pushing up, feeling that pressure into those arms, feeling it into the wrists, and then just slowly take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. Good. Now, slowly lifting up onto those fingertips. It does get a little bit nasty. We're only going to do 5. But you're going to shift the weight slightly forward and we're going to do half a chaturanga push-up. Enjoy. Let's go. Number 2. 3. 4. You're feeling that burn. 5. Good. Pushing up into those arms, slowly rolling into those fingers. And then gently, everybody, putting back into that child's pose. This time, everyone bending into the elbows, completely relaxing into the head. Slowing down that brain, not getting into your brain about how your wrists are hurting and they're aching. Promise you, we're not hurting anything. The wrists are only getting stronger. So getting out of your brain, getting into your body, and just slowly take deeper breaths in, deeper breaths out. Right, slowly lifting those beautiful bodies up. I want you to just place weight into that buttocks, so sitting onto the knees. If it's uncomfortable, you are more than welcome to lift the buttocks up. Just wiggle around or get yourself a cushion. So just to release your wrists, because our wrists are going to take quite a bit of a beating today, we're going to work deeply into our arms, into our shoulders, and into our back, obviously. So enjoy, just enjoy. You'll feel that our cobra position, there's a lot of pressure that those arms take, but we're really going to correct it, and we're really just going to make a really strong chest, back, and arms. So every time you feel that your wrists are getting really sore today, guys, please come back to this stretch. You can do it however often you want to in this class. I'm not going to stop and do it all the time. So if you're feeling intense pressure in those wrists, you're more than welcome to shake them out a little bit, but keep coming back to this stretch where we're going to place the top of the left hand onto the floor. You're going to turn your bicep to face forward, taking that opposite hand, and you're going to push into the palm of the hand, and immediately you'll feel that you release into that wrist. Hold it for 3 seconds, 5 seconds, however long you need to, and then we'll always swap over to the opposite side. So the top of the hand goes onto the floor. Watch that my wrist is touching. I turn my bicep to face forward, and then I put pressure into that hand, and immediately you will feel a release. Okay, so whenever you need to, please just come back to this stretch. Even if we're still moving and you feel that you just need to release it, come out of the movement, do the release, and then come back and move with me. Right, when you're ready, we are just going to work with 3 of each. I know that it gets really uncomfortable. It's almost a feeling of the nails being pulled, but I promise you, you're going to be strong. So we'll work with flat hands 3, fingertips. 3, always take a break and always release. So when you're ready, my beautifuls, I want you to help yourself onto all fours and smoothly into that down dog, big exhale. Right, slowly gliding into that plank position, keeping that core tight. We're rolling into our cobra. You are more than welcome to shuffle the hands around if you need to. So dropping into the knees, dropping into the hips, we're lifting up into that cobra position, making sure that you're pushing out of those shoulders, you're squeezing into the glutes. Now I activate into the belly. Watch that I make a nice big back, and I transfer back into my child's pose. As my forehead touches the floor, I'm going to slowly rock the body onto all fours. And then we go again, down dog, exhale. We're gliding into a plank. You're going to roll into that cobra. Keep those arms active, pushing into the knuckles, squeezing into the glutes. Use your core to pull you back. Child's pose. We've got one more to do. Rocking the body onto all fours. Tuck those toes under, transfer back down. Into your plank. Right, if you would like to, going onto those fingertips. If you can't, you're going to get onto those fingertips in your cobra. So dropping into the knees, dropping into those hips, squeeze into the glutes, we're lifting up cobra. Now go into those fingertips if you can. Use the core to pull you back. Child's pose. Good, 2 more, staying strong. So flat hands again, onto all fours. Down dog, exhale. Into your plank. Onto those fingertips, if you can. Rolling into that cobra, it's intense. Squeeze the glutes, arms are strong. Use your core to pull you back, child's pose, exhale. Hey, last one, rocking onto all fours. Into that down dog, exhale. Gliding into your plank. Onto those fingertips. Rolling into that cobra, feeling that activation into the arms, into those hands. And then pull the body back into that child's pose. Immediately releasing those fingers, bending into the elbows, drop the chin or the forehead to the floor. Close those eyes. Deeper breaths in, deeper breaths out, and really just trying to slow down that breathing, feeling how intense the movement becomes. Just feeling how difficult it is to actually work out those hands. So face is soft, body is relaxed, you are breathing. Taking a deep breath in. As we exhale, rocking the body onto all fours. And then again, if you would like to, you are more than welcome to release your wrist. Whilst you are releasing your wrist, you can shake them out as well. You are just going to watch me. So everything stays the same. We're doing 3 of those. We're rolling into our cobra still. No chaturanga just yet. But as we get into that cobra, we're going to squeeze into the glutes. We're going to bend into one knee. So you can either just keep that knee bent, feeling that opening into your chest, or we're going to try grab hold of the bent foot with the same hand. We'll gently swap over, diggy-dee-dee, and then again pull back. So we're adding, bending into the knee and grabbing that leg. If you cannot reach that foot, guys, again, don't stress. This movement of just bending the leg is quite intense. So what I don't want in a cobra, just to show you maybe visually, I want it out to sink into those shoulders. Immediately as I do this, I can feel pressure into my wrists. So if you really struggle, rather take the arms a little bit further away, activate into those arms, bend into the elbows, and always squeeze the glutes. If you feel that you're able to, and you're able to have those hands closer to your hips, you should be able to push up and out of that chest. And watch that my glutes are always active here. If your glutes aren't active in your cobra, guys, that is when your back takes a lot of strain. So I'm just sharing these things with you because let's say you wake up tomorrow morning and you feel specifically, oh, my low back is taking a lot of strain. Then you create this understanding with your body that maybe I've got a weakness in my glutes and I need to start working my glutes in a completely different way. Then we've got all the videos for you on Body Library. So just connect with your body in a different way. Be more conscious of your body and your brain and how they work together. Okay, we're working with 6 movements. Obviously, that's the last 3 that's really difficult. So going on to the fingertips, just quickly here, guys. If you can't do it in your plank, you will roll into your cobra, and let's say you can only do one hand. Then only do one hand, it's okay. You know, play around with your body. Whatever it is that you are able to do, do it. If you feel that you can't do your fingertips at all, just because the hands haven't got that strength just yet, then stay on your flat hands. You're still going to feel an intense workout no matter if you're on flat hands or fingertips. Okay, are we ready? Let's go into your down dogs. Big exhales. Let's go into your plank. Roll into that cobra. Squeezing into those glutes, activating. Remember, flat hands first. Bending into the right leg. Reaching for the right foot if you can. Slowly swapping over. Stay strong. I know it's intense. Squeeze your glutes. Dropping down. Let's go rolling back. Child's pose. Now body's already on fire. Smoothly into your down dog. Into your plank. Rolling into that cobra. Strong body, stronger mind. You've got this. Take it easy if you need to. Bending into the right leg. We'll try grab. Slowly swapping over. Slowly dropping down. And then slowly pulling back. Child's pose. Exhale. Whew. Intense. Intense. Shifting into your down dog position. Big exhale. Make sure to breathe. Make sure you're motivating yourself in your head. I can do this even though I'm struggling. Gliding into your plank. And a nice one to think about. I'm also really struggling. Drop your knees, drop your hips, squeeze. Last one on our hands, else you will stay flat hands for the next 3. Bending and grabbing. Dropping into that hand. Hey yo, my body is fired. Grabbing into that leg. Here-wee. Pull the body back. Child's pose. Right, last 3 guys, we've got this, I promise. Rocking onto all fours. Into that down dog position, big exhale. Into your plank. You decide if you want to or not, onto those fingertips. Let's roll into those cobras. Squeeze into those glutes, bending into the knee, grabbing. Oh my goodness, let's go swapping over. Squeezing, grabbing. And dropping, and then again, use your core here to pull you back, child's pose. Crazy. 2 more, we have all the power, babies. Let's go onto all fours. Down dog, exhale. Gliding into your plank. If you hear those little clicks, those are just my knees. Onto those fingertips. If you want to. Dropping into those knees, dropping into the hips. Squeeze. Let's go, bending into that knee. Hey yo, grabbing. Super difficult. Over to that opposite side. And drop. Now use the core to pull you back, child's pose. And we've got 1 more to do. Let's go gliding into your plank. Definitely made your down dog. Let's go into your plank now. Last one, guys, last one, stay strong. Fingertips. Rolling into that cobra. Else flat hands, don't worry about fingertips. Bending into that knee, that hand just collapsed. Slowly coming back. And last one, guys. Coming back. Squeezing into the glutes, pull back, child's pose. Immediately bending into those elbows, softening into the face, feeling those hands, feeling those wrists. And then just breathe, no panicking. Just deeper breaths in, deeper breaths out. Really start to slow down into that exhale, slowing down the brain, slowing down the body. Creating that understanding in your brain, in your heart. You have all the power, I promise you. So slowly lifting those beautiful bodies up, sitting into those haunches. And then again, guys, releasing into those wrists. You can drop the top of the wrist onto the floor. This will be our last movements. We're only going to do 6. So 3, you can really decide here. You can keep your hands flat into the floor, or you can do 3 flat, 3 into the fingertips, or you can do 6 on your fingertips. You can decide. So all we're working with is a full chaturanga and a push-up. It is really tough, guys, but tough is good. Tough is a nice challenge for the brain and the body. So you're just going to watch me, a normal chaturanga, making sure that if you struggle with a plank position, so if your body's doing this, or if you're just doing this, watch that my pelvis is arching. I would rather have you tilt your pelvis and keep your bum a little bit higher. If you struggle because the arms just don't have the power for chaturanga yet, drop your knees, but watch the positioning of my body. I'm not leaning back and dropping my elbows. I'm shifting the shoulders forward, keeping my core tight, and then I'll chaturanga that way. If you are doing a normal chaturanga into your plank, you want to feel you shift your shoulders over your wrists ever so slightly. And again, watch most of my back takes the power and my weight. Okay, if you cannot push up, you will drop down to the floor, take a breath, and then use your core to help you Okay, so you're allowed to move the body the way that you need to. If you want to be super strong, super disciplined with like the straightness of the body, whatever it is, then be that. You're allowed to be super strong when you're feeling super strong. If you're still learning some techniques, or if you're still learning how to chaturanga, also guys, don't get into your head too much. Just move, doing 6, and then we're going to stretch, relax, and chill out. Okay, strong. Stay strong in your brain. Promise you, you can do 6 strong, slow ones. Right guys, when you're ready, into your down dog position, give your body a nice big exhale. Phew. Getting your brain in the right place. Let's go gliding into your plank. I'm choosing first 3 flat hands. Those fingertips are hard. Okay, you decide what chaturanga you do. Let's go chaturanga number 1 together, push up. Big backs, strong bodies. Number 2. Hey, number 3. Stay strong, baby, stay strong. Good, if you want to, fingertips. If not, stay flat hands. 4. Hey, number 5. You have all the power, do not stop. Number 6. And then slowly flattening into those hands. Keep those knees up. And first into that down dog. Slowly looking in between your hands. Step or jump your feet forward. Cross those ankles. Sitting into a free seat position. Lengthening into that beautiful spine. Opening up into that chest. Feeling that burn into your arms, into your shoulders. And then just gently rocking those hands out. You'll feel that the fingertips may have just taken a little bit more pressure underneath the nail, might feel a little bit sensitive, but the hands are okay, I promise you, they're just getting strong. So feeling all the blood rush into those fingertips, we're going for another 3, 2, and 1. Placing the hands into the knees. Guys, my suggestion would definitely be have a sip of water. So often why you don't drink water in like a yoga flow or yoga classes, they see it as a distraction. But for like these more power kind of strong core movements, you're more than welcome to have a sip of water, shake your wrists out, fix your clothing, and then I'll see you in a few. Alright guys, so well done. Super, super challenging, and even more so I think because, you know, sometimes people just get into their head about their body weight and what their body is capable of, and oh my goodness, my fingers are going to snap because of something. So well done to accepting a challenge that is really, really difficult. It's a lot more of a stronger class, and what's really cool is the stronger your hands get, so you want to obviously strengthen the hands, you'll start to get a lot stronger in like your balancing poses that are on your hands. Say you're keen on a handstand or a crow, I promise your hands have such an important role. But if you ever feel a niggle, whether it's in your wrist or your thumb or your finger, rather pull back, rather just stop. You don't want to hurt your hands because you won't realize how much the hands actually are helping you with strength kind of things, day-to-day movements. So if you feel a niggle anywhere in your body, please rather pull back, and you can always come back to the movement a little bit later on when the body's feeling strong. Good, so sitting nice and tall into the body, making sure both sit bones are onto the floor. You're going to grab hold into that right hand, so left hand grabs the palm. We're pushing that arm forward, and you want to feel a stretch into that inner part of that forearm, and feeling a stretch into the palm of the hand. Making sure that you're sitting upright, you're not slouching, and then when you're ready, close those beautiful eyes and just breathe in, just breathe out. Slowly releasing that hand, keeping the right arm in front of you, turning the front or the top of the hand towards me, taking that left hand, and then again just pulling it now, stretching into the front of the forearm. When you're ready, close those eyes. Smooth breaths in, smooth breaths out. And then smoothly releasing that hand, we're swapping over. Left hand pushes out, grabbing hold of the palm, feeling that stretch into your arm. Close those eyes. Smooth breaths in, deep breaths out. Gently swapping over. Placing the hand to the top, pulling into that wrist, feeling that stretch. Face is soft. You are breathing in, you are breathing out. Nice and slow, releasing that hand, and then again coming back to just shaking out into those hands, feeling all the blood rushing into those fingertips. You can start shaking a little bit harder this time, so just feeling release. Sitting up tall into that body, faces relax. Going for another 3, 2, and 1. Slowly releasing those hands. Good, guys. Now just stretching into those shoulders. It can get really, really uncomfortable. So I'm just turning around. Don't worry, you don't have to. We're going to try try to place the arm into the middle of those shoulder blades. If you have that flexibility, guys, please be my guest, keep it there because it does get uncomfortable. But if you don't, you're going to take the arm across the body. So either way, whichever way your body moves, we're going to take that arm to wherever you're able to place it. And then you're going to roll your body down and you're going to lie onto that arm. And feel that opening into your chest, feel a pull into the shoulder, relax into your face. If you feel that it's too uncomfortable, change the positioning of the arm. So rather take that hand a little bit closer towards the buttocks. And then again, breathe in, breathe out, no panicking. Softening into the eyebrows, into the jaw. Close those eyes so that you just get to feel that stretch. And then a slow movement. You're going to bend into the right leg. You're going to push into that foot and you're going to slowly release that arm from behind you, feeling that pressure into that shoulder. And then gently rocking the body back up. And we swap over. So you'll feel quite an intense stretch. If you have got a watch on, my suggestion would be maybe to take it off, just because it can get really, really uncomfortable. You can put it on straight away afterwards. So placing that arm where it feels good, uncomfortable at the same time. And then rolling that body down and then breathing into that stretch. So wiggle around. Soften that beautiful face, tell the brain it's okay, you're not going to break anything. It's just breathe into the stretch together. If you can, let the body or the brain soften a bit deeper into your stretch. Just breathing into the uncomfortable. And then gently bending into that left leg. Pushing into that foot, slowly releasing into that hand. Be gentle with that beautiful body, please. And then smoothly rocking that body back up into your free seat. You can place your watch back on if you would like to. And this time, beautifuls, please get your towels and we are going to just relax. So really opening up into your shoulders, opening up into your chest, releasing into your neck. So you really want it to be a little one and make sure that the head is actually going to drop off. So we're placing that towel in between the shoulder blades, the head will drop off and we're just going to relax. So placing your towel down, making sure it's nice and tight. Wiggle around, making sure that the shoulder blades roll off the towel almost. Listen, you're fine, man. And then just wiggle around, making sure that everything is just getting into a space where you can relax. You'll feel that it pushes into those shoulder blades. And then palms are facing up. You can place the hands a little bit closer towards you, or you can place them in line with the shoulders, a little bit higher if you want a little bit of a deeper push into the shoulders, into your traps, your trapezium muscles. So here you can decide. Wiggle around, making sure no fleshy pieces are stuck, making sure clothing's not irritating you. And then when you settle, I want you to close those eyes and just give yourself full permission to relax. You deserve this time to switch off. The body deserves this time to release. And if you feel that that towel gets a little bit uncomfortable, breathe into it and try to soften into that area. I know it sounds crazy, but it is doable. Face is soft. Relax a little bit deep into those eyebrows, into your jaw, deep into your tongue. Just feeling that opening into your chest, that gentle pull into the shoulders. Softening a bit deeper into the armpits, into those arms, into your fingertips. gentle movements of the chest, of the belly, as you take your breath in, as you take your breath out. Relax a bit deeper into the glutes, into your pubic area. Relaxing deep into the legs, deep into the tips of those toes. And then as you lay here, just feeling impressed with the power that your body and your brain do have. That power doesn't mean you were able to do all 6 chaturangas easy peasy. Power means that you keep trying. Even when you get frustrated, when you get sad, or you get angry towards a movement, you just keep trying. And what's important is this feeling right now. And no matter how many times you feel like your arms were giving in or you weren't able to do something, you still finished the class. You are still powerful. You kept trying, and that is what powerful means. So as you lay here, just feeling proud of your powerful. And then just slowly start to take those deeper breaths in, deeper breaths out. Feeling the sensation that you're taking your breath to the tips of your toes, tips of your fingers. Using your breath just to wake you up a little bit more. And then slowly start to wiggle out into your hands, into your feet. Slowly just rolling over to one side, removing this little towel from your back. Placing the towel alongside you, and then just gently pull the knees into your chest, wrap the fingers around those knees. Relaxing into the feet and gently rock the body side to side, just massaging that lower back. When you're ready, slowly rolling over to the right hand side, fetal position. Here, just taking a moment, taking a breath in, taking a breath out. Smoothly helping the bodies back up into a free seat, into a half lotus, full lotus, hero's pose. Sitting tall, sitting confident into yourself. Shoulders away from those ears. And when you're ready, taking a deep breath in, lifting both arms up, gathering yourself. And as we exhale, we draw the hands into the heart, we drop the chin to your chest. Just in your head, in your heart today, simple. I am powerful. That powerful is not a physical thing all the time. Powerful is that ability to